Last time on The Ultimate Challenger, the Warriors competed in a Riddle Me This challenge. And when Key came back with the incorrect answer, it was Greg who was correct and won the safety necklace.
5, which means Greg, you have won safety for this round. And Key, you have been eliminated from this game.
The volleyball girls tried to rally the votes to vote out Hannah.
Hannah, Tony, Chris are the only options besides us.
Hannah.
Do you want to do Hannah or do you want to do Tony? Which one?
I'm going to Hannah. Because I know that she's going to want to duel Tony.
They have a beef.
But Hannah decided to squash that beef, and Chris quietly gathered the votes to target his biggest threat, Key.
I'll stop being petting and targeting you.
Did you target me last round?
Yeah, I did.
Ouch.
You know why.
Yeah, I know.
And you know it's deserved.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Like.
Yeah, you came after me a lot for no reason.
Yeah.
I thought earlier was that we're probably voting for Kiara though. Kiara? Yeah.
At the elimination ceremony, Greg got to choose who got the comrade power.
Because you won safety and do not have a comrade, you get to pick who your comrade is in this round, and they will be handed the safety, or they'll be handed the comrade power.
Not a partner. Way to go. Stand it up. Since you don't have a partner, I'll give it to him.
Alright, Tony?
Once the votes were read, it was clear that Key was getting blindsided and headed to the duel.
So Key, if you can come up.
Is that who's going? She's like, no.
Alright, Key. Who would you like to duel in the next duel?
Definitely Hannah.
Alright, Hannah, come on up. Come stand next to Key.
Tony's comrade power gave Tony the ability to save either Key or Hannah.
In this season of the Ultimate Challenger, power in this game comes in pairs. You have been bestowed with this dual veto, comrade power. With this power, you have an option to veto one of the dual competitors.
Although Hannah and Tony made up, Tony chose not to use the veto, sending Key and Hannah to the duel. Key and Hannah competed in a duel all about strength, but it was Key who came out on top, eliminating Hannah and making her the third person eliminated from the game.
With that, Key. Game. Final six. Sorry, Hannah.
With Hannah gone and the jury stage of the game beginning, who will win safety and become the first member of the jury? Find out in this episode.
And I'm just really worried. Key is pissed that everybody voted for her after we said we would vote with her.
Hello, welcome to your third individual safety. This challenge is called Losing My Marbles, because that's exactly what this challenge entails. Because you'll balance a marble on your ping pong paddle for a certain amount of time. Once an elapsed time happens, we'll add 2, we'll add 3, and we'll add 4, and so forth. Once you lose your marble or marbles, you are out of the challenge and eliminated from this game. The last person standing wins the safety necklace and cannot be voted out and will join Key in safety for this round. So Key, because you do have the duel medallion, you're safe in this round, and so you can sit out during this challenge and you can't be voted for or go into the duel. So you can take a seat and sit out. And Greg, I'll take the safety necklace from you. You are no longer safe and must fight for safety like everybody else. Go.
I haven't won a challenge yet. I really think I need to start going after the people that are doing really good. So Greg's definitely on the top of my list. So is Tony.
Selena, you are out of this challenge. Natalie, you are out of this challenge. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, grab it. Alright, you've made it through the second stage of this game. Your marble, and you'll have to balance 2 on your paddleboard until...
I was like, you okay?
Am I okay? I just am naturally
Oh no,
just a shaky
you
person.
keep like...
Alright, this round will last 3 minutes.
Huh? Oh, she can breathe. Thank you.
Alright, warriors ready? Go. Drew is out, which means Tony, congratulations, you have won the safety necklace.
I was like, I need one or two.
I was done.
Done.
Yeah. I told you I wasn't in that one.
Yeah, I knew I wouldn't need.
What up?
Hey.
Hey, still angry?
So I went into the duel thinking like, how could they all vote me when I didn't even do anything? You know, I felt like everything was all fake. I am probably gonna vote Chris.
Chris?
Probably. Why are we putting away all of the underdogs? You know what I mean?
I'm trying to hear your strategy.
Yeah. So just try to take away all of the higher people, and he's one of them.
Just because not everything always happens the way it's supposed to, I'll let you know that it was Chris and Drew's idea to vote you because they felt that you would get bitter and be a bad jury member. Because they wanted to make it, she didn't make it to the jury. So.
Chris and who?
Drew. The two
Drew's
guys.
yellow?
Yeah, because they played in these before. It's their big strategy. And they thought that you wouldn't be good on the jury. So.
Alright.
Just a heads up.
Thanks.
I just need to really step up my game. I think I'm changing up my alliances and everything. I think that's very interesting how the girls aren't going against the guys. I think it's just because they feel threatened, like they're gonna lose. Like they just know they're gonna lose in the duels because the guys have been doing so well. And that's really not good that the girls are going after each other.
Hey girl, like, we all decided to go for Drew.
Okay. Yeah, because he's kind of a bit of down, I think.
Yeah, me too. And like...
Because he was the first one out this challenge and the last one, right?
Yeah, but I feel like he's gonna pick you to go into the duel.
Really?
Well, I feel like the last one was more like, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be like that.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Because it was like physical, mental, physical. Yeah.
So yeah, like 1,100%. If we don't stick together, we're gonna get picked because we're clearly the two strongest. So we have to. Chris, I think, will for sure vote with us still, and I think Tony will too. I think our best bet is Natalie. Because we think if she picks one of us, she'll be easier to beat, and she may pick Selena. Whereas if we vote for Selena, Selena probably will pick one of us to go, and we don't want that. Because I think if somehow she picks one of us, she'll be easier to beat. Selena, I know Selena, they need to be broken up, but I think Selena will pick one of us to go in, where Natalie may pick.
Yeah.
Natalie may not pick one of us.
Natalie feels safer going against one of them.
Exactly.
We're still gonna,
I think if Natalie goes, she might pick Selena. So if we do Selena, she probably will pick you, me, or Chris. Or maybe even, oh no, Tony has immunity, so not Tony.
Oh, Tony's safe. And
Key's safe.
Key's safe.
So it gets down to the wire, but do you think that's a good idea, or what do you think?
I mean, yeah, you're right. That would make sense.
I just don't want, like, I'm hoping that by us proving that we're strong, that no one's gonna want to duel us either, you know?
I agree. I agree.
But yeah, I think he's pissed.
Key's pissed. He's definitely pissed.
Shut somebody. Oh, hey. So we were thinking,
Sienna?
No, Natalie.
Natalie?
Because
What do you want to think? You want to break up the duel though?
yeah, but if we pick her, she's probably gonna pick one of us to duel, where Natalie may pick her to duel.
So if we pick Natalie, you think she's
She's gonna pick. I think she'll pick Selena.
Which is what we want.
Which is what we want. Selena.
Okay.
If we do Selena, she's not gonna. I don't think she'll pick Natalie. I think she'll pick one of us,
us.
like me.
Probably Chris.
Probably Chris.
Alright, I'll do Natalie again.
Yeah, but we'll never know who he's a really big wow. Yeah, he is obviously like you guys are gonna vote together and they're gonna vote together. Yeah. So it's like me, Tony, and Greg pretty much gonna like. Yeah. Greg. Hold on. Feels like water.
Hi.
That's you.
The girls have decided to vote for Drew, and the girls kind of let me in on that information because they think that I could be the swing vote. So, I don't know, I guess we'll have to see.
Why are we trying to take away all the girls? It's like, yeah, I know.
I think it's a guys versus girls thing. I think it's just
Sometimes
people who you trust versus who you don't really know.
I feel like you can't trust anyone
You
now.
can't. That's the weakest thing you can do is trust anybody too much in this game.
Because I think that's what I did. I wouldn't like trust someone like, hey, I'm not gonna get picked. My name is called almost every single time, so I was like, okay.
You see Chris? You see Chris? Drew.
This particular round is interesting because Tony now has the ability to give somebody a power, and he most likely is going to give it to Greg. You're going to get the power because they obviously just told me, and you gave it to him. So whatever that is, you have to try to use it to protect us. If you know what I mean, like if whatever it could be, just make sure that Natalie and Selena are going in.
We have to make sure that. Yeah. Because I know Tony will vote with us for sure.
Yeah, because Natalie's gonna pick one of us probably.
This round, I'm trying to team up with the girls with Key and Selena, and trying to take out one of the guys. Maybe we could vote them, and hopefully they can pick each other off.
I'm really just trying to play the strategical side of the game. You know, make alliances with everybody and just avoid the duel as long as possible until I absolutely have to go in there. How can we get Selena to get Natalie in the duel, and how can we get Natalie to pick Selena in the duel? If I go in, I'm only because I like her a lot, but she has a partner, and I don't think she's ready for the challenge. I think she might be caught off guard.
Alright everybody, welcome to your next exile ceremony. One of you guys will be exiled, but this is the jury stage of the game, so that means everybody from here on out will get to be on the jury and help pick who ultimately wins the $100 grand prize. Yeah, $100. And here's another twist, because now we're at the jury stage. If a duo makes it to Final 2, there is a second place prize of $50. So if there is a duo at Final 2, so there's two people still up for that, which is Key and Selena and Chris and Drew. So there is a second place prize for the duo who makes it to the Final 2. So before we get to questions and before we get to voting, we have a dual power or a comrade power, which Tony, since you won the safety necklace, you get to tell me who you would like to bestow that Comrade power to. Alright, Greg, here is the envelope. Please read what's on the outside so you know when to unleash the power in the game.
Open before voting. Read aloud.
Alright, so before voting, the power will be bestowed upon the game. Chris, you're one of 2 people in this game that hasn't won a challenge. There's 5 people that are left that have won. So how does that affect your strategy? Do you go out after people who have already won challenges, who have already been to duels? Or do you kind of just, strategize around that? How do you strategize around that?
I first want to say that just because Selena and I haven't won yet doesn't mean that we can't win, because it just wasn't the right challenge at the right time for us, and whatever reason we lost is the reason we lost. I mean, if she was in the last duel, maybe she would have won. If I was in the last duel, maybe I would have won. So I don't know if we can really base too much on the challenge wins, but I think that the more people that win more challenges, it makes a bigger target on those people. But I also don't like to say that just because you haven't won much means that you're a weak competitor. That, to me, doesn't mean that you're the ultimate challenger, not if you win a challenge.
Greg, we are now in the jury aspect of the game. How does that change your strategy moving forward? Because now, if you make it to Final 2, 5 of the other people sitting next to you have to vote you to win if you're going to win the ultimate challenger title and the $100. So how does your strategy change from here?
I wouldn't say my strategy really changed that much at all. My strategy was to play fair, be hard, don't step on any toes. When you step on going up that ladder, step on going back down. So just play a good game.
Alright, well with that, we will have you read what the power is before a vote, and then we'll go vote for who will exile out of this game.
In this season of Ultimate Challenger, power in this game comes in pairs. You have been bestowed with the null vote Comrade power. With this power, you must null the vote of another warrior in the exile ceremony, making them ineligible to vote. Make your decision wisely, because every decision in this game can come with a price. Good luck.
So Greg, that means you must null a vote, making them ineligible to vote in this next round. So who would you like to make ineligible to vote in this next round?
I'm going to null the vote of... Well, that's tough, actually. I'm going to give the null vote to Selena.
Alright, Selena, which means you can't vote this round, and so everybody will be able to vote, and you are just ineligible to vote. So that means that in this next round, you cannot vote for Tony or you cannot vote for Key. So with that, Greg, go ahead and go vote first. My votes in front of you. There is only 6 votes because Selena couldn't vote. So with that, I'll read the vote. The person who is exiled out of the game must directly come up here and pick who they would like to duel in the duel arena. So with that, their first vote is Natalie. Second vote is Drew. So that's 1 vote Natalie, 1 vote Drew. Third vote is Natalie. So that's 2 votes Natalie, 1 vote Drew. Fourth vote is Greg. So that's 1 vote Greg, 1 vote Drew, 2 votes Natalie. The 5th vote is Natalie. That's 3 votes Natalie, 1 vote Greg, 1 vote Drew. And the last vote is Natalie, which means Natalie, once again, you'll be forced into the duel, so come up here. Out of Greg, Selena, Drew, and Chris, who would you like to challenge? Who would you like to challenge in the duel arena?
Give me something to do. Or a second. I'm not the Selena. Sorry.
Okay, so Selena and Natalie, you guys will be going into the duel. We can go to the duel arena now. Welcome to the duel arena. Natalie, you have been once again voted into the duel and has selected Selena to duel against. The winner of this duel will go back into the game and is guaranteed a spot in Final 5. The loser will become the first member of the jury and will get to vote on who they would like to crown the winner of the Ultimate Challenger and give the $100 grand prize. Before I explain the challenge, Key, I will take the duel necklace from you. You will be competing in the next round and you are no longer safe unless you win the safety challenge. The winner of this duel will win the safety or the duel medallion and return back into the game and a guaranteed spot in Final 5. This challenge is called Count Me Out because you will be estimating how many items are in a jar based on the given amount of a small jar. There are 5 rounds and the person with 3 points first will enter back into the game. So for the first round, we have peppermints. In this small jar, there are 9 peppermints. Based on that information, how many peppermints are in this large jar? The person closest to the correct answer will earn a point. Reveal your answer in 3, 2, 1. Selena says 35, Natalie says 21. The correct answer is 41, so that is a point for Selena. The next round is, there are 17 erasers in this small jar. Based on that information, how many erasers are in this large jar? Please reveal your answer in 3, 2, 1. Natalie says 68, Selena says 71. The correct answer is 84. So that is another point for Selena. 1 more point and you enter back into the game. There are 45 marbles in this jar. Based on that information, how many marbles are in the large jar? Please reveal your answer in 3, 2, 1. Natalie says 155, Selena says 250. The correct answer is 200, so by 5 points, Natalie, that is a point for you. So the total score is 2 to 1. There are 80 pasta pieces in this small jar. Based on that information, how many pasta pieces are in this large jar?
You said there's 80 in the small one?
80 in the small jar. Please reveal your answer in 3, 2, 1. Selena says 280, Natalie says 305. The correct answer is 406, so that is another point for Natalie. We are tied at 2. There are 15 cotton balls in this small jar. Based on that information, how many cotton balls are in this jar? Please reveal your answer in 3, 2, 1. Natalie says 45, Selena says 65. The correct answer is 60, which means Selena, you go back into the game. And I'm sorry, Natalie, you are not the ultimate challenger and you have been eliminated from the competition.
Alrighty. So I just got eliminated. I went against Selena in a basically counting jar type of elimination. And I'm kind of annoyed, I'm kind of frustrated because Drew and Chris said that they wouldn't vote for me many times, and I think they voted for me like almost every chance that they got. So it's kind of frustrating, you know, it's like they give you their word but they go back on it and stuff. And Tony also agreed to vote with me and the girls, but he went back on his word also, so that kind of sucks. And it's like if if Chris or Drew make it to the final two, it's like I'm not sure who I would choose because they both, you know, hopefully they will make final two with someone else so I could help them win instead, because at least the other people didn't really lie to my face like they did. So, yeah.